Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for grade 10 maths. The chapter today we discuss that is measurements, and the lesson today we discuss that is minimum and maximum area and volume, percent error, area and the volume. Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. Go to the subject tab, select maths from there, scroll down to the grade 10. Here are the list of the chapters. So we are on the chapter measurements. Open that. And the lesson today we covered that is minimum and maximum area and the volume. So here the question is the rectangular prism below is labeled with its measured dimension. Taking measurement taking measurement error into an account, what are the maximum and minimum possible volume? So here the prism is given, okay? So we see that length, width and height is given, that is 3, 12 and 19. When you are going to want to find the minimum and maximum volume, taking the measurement error into an account, first find the greatest possible error. Each measurement was made to the nearest whole centimeters. So the greatest possible error is half of 1 centimeter, which is 0.5 centimeter. Okay. To find the maximum possible volume, the greatest possible error to each measurements, then multiply. So the volume, its length into width into height, 19 times 12 times 3, you're going to finding it out that thing, okay? And now after that, as we know that, what is the maximum possible error? This is the meter cube, centimeter cube. So this is maximum possible error is 0.5. First, we are going to add with the 0.5 and then multiply. And then in the end, you're going to subtract 0.5 and then just gonna multiply. And then we see that, okay, the maximum possible error is 853.125 and the minimum possible error is 531.875. Okay, let's suppose how can we solve it or how can we finding it out? Like for example, this is your prism. So let's suppose here is, okay, the maximum possible error for that. So you are basically going to finding it out this error, okay? So let's just do it, this one. As we see the value of this, so for example, here is this one. So length, width and height is given. For example, this is 3, 4 and 9. Got it? of the volume of the lowest. So what you do, you are going to subtract in all of it 0.5, all the values, okay? And then just simply subtract and multiply. This is the way to solve the minimum and the maximum possible error. So here is the question, that is a rectangular prism below is labeled with its measured dimension. Okay. Taking measurements error into an account, what are the maximum and minimum possible volumes? So one volume is 1 millimeter, 3 millimeter, and 3 millimeter. Okay. Minimum possible volume is given. What is it? And maximum possible volume, what is it? So first of all, we check it out. It's in the form of millimeter. So in the millimeter, what is the greatest possible error? What is the possible error? That is 0.5. Okay, it's the same thing. So for finding the greatest possible error, first of all, in the volume we are going to find, so multiply length into width into height. So for you are going to put with maximum, how? You're going to add 1 plus 0.5, 3 plus 0.5, and then 3 plus 0.5, and in this way in the answer you are going to multiply all of it. Okay, now for finding the minimum values for this, so for finding the minimum value, look at here, they are just going to put it length minimum, width minimum, and height minimum, and then just subtracting in all of it 1 minus 0.5, 3 minus 0.5, 3 minus 0.5, and then just write the answer. Okay, so this is the way that you are going to find. So the rectangle below is labeled with its measured dimension. Taking measurements error into an account, what are the minimum and maximum possible error? So for the rectangle, it's length into width only. Length is given which is 16 yard, and the width is given that is a 16. It's a square, okay? Length into width is given 16 yard and 16 yard. Now for this, as we know that possible error 0.5, so first of all gonna add both of it 0.5. Okay, and then just simply multiply. And for the, they are finding the area now, not finding the basically length, not finding the volume. If it's volume, then it's a different formula. For area, it's length into width of the rectangle. Okay, for finding the area of the rectangle, only length into width. So for length we are subtracting 0.5, and for the width we are subtracting 0.5, and then just multiply both of it. After subtraction, it's multiply. Okay, now let's go to the test. So the rectangular prism below is labeled with its measured dimension. Taking the measurement error into an account, what are the minimum and maximum possible volume? So how can we find the volume? By multiplying both of it. 3 times 12 times 19. Okay. For finding the volume, you are using this way. Okay. You are using this way for finding the volume. So in that way, it's 3, 12, and 19. It's 3, 12, and 19. Okay, the possible error is 0.5. So for finding the volume, 3 plus 0.5 times 12 plus 0.5 times 19 plus 0.5, this becomes 3.5. 12.5, 19.5. Okay, everyone solve it and then tell me when you're going to uh, multiply, then what you got the answer, and you're going to multiply this one. So 3.5 times 12.5 times 19.5. So the answer is 853.125. Okay, 853.125. 853.125. This is the answer of maximum error. Now for minimum error, how to finding it out? Just subtracting. Okay, so subtract 3 minus 0.5, 12 minus 0.5, 19 minus 0.5. So your volume is, first of all, when you are going to subtract 3 over the 0.5, the answer is 2.5. Now subtracting 12, this becomes 11.5, and this becomes 18.5. Now just subtracting, just multiplying 2.5 times 11.5 times 18.5. This becomes 531,875. Okay, let's see the answer. 853.125, 531.875. The option B. Let's go with it. And this is the right answer. Okay. Now you solve the rest of the question by using the same method. Okay, like this way. First of all, just adding the error and multiply, and then this is greatest possible error, and then for the lowest possible error is subtracting and then just multiplying. Okay, now let's start the next lesson. So we have done the maximum, minimum, area and volume. Now let's start the percent error. So what is the percent error for the measurement of 25 pounds? Write your answer using a percent sign, for example 0.5%, 12.7%, or 56%. Okay, so what is the percent error mean? Percent error is greatest possible error over the measurement. What's the formula? So the percent error is greatest possible error over the measurement. So what is the greatest possible error? For example, if you are using this question, what is the percent error for the measurement of the 25 pounds? So for the measurement of the 25 pounds, what we do for that? So measurement for the 25 pounds, percent error is 0.5, greatest possible error is 0.5 over the 25. Okay, you are going to divide this way, and then this is 0.02. The answer is 0.02. Now, how to convert this answer into the percent error? For finding out the percent error, you are just going to simply multiply with the 100. For example, here is like 0.02, you get it. Okay, then multiply with the 100, then you get the answer. This is 0.02 times with 100, and then in this way you get the answer 2. Okay, this is the way that we solve it. Understand the method? Let's check it again. Or to find the percent error, we are going to divide greatest possible error over the measurement. What is the greatest possible error? That is 0.5, and you are going to divide it over the value. Then the answer is 0.02. Now to converting the percent error, just multiplying with the 100, and in this way this answer is 2%. Okay, this is the way the error is 2%. Let's do some test questions. What is the percent error for the measurement of the 25 gram? This is the same way. Look, 0.5. First of all, what you do, you are going to put the percent error formula. That is the greatest possible error over the measurement. Greater possible error is 0.5. The measurement is 25 is given. Just divide it, then you get the answer 0.02. Now this 0.02 is multiplied with the 100 because you are going to convert it into the error, percent error. So for percent error, you are going to multiply with the 100, and after multiplying with the 100, then you get the answer 2%. Okay. So it's 2%, and then here we go with it. What is the percent error for the measurement of the 5 feet? Okay. Percent error, we are going to find it's 0. So the percent error is greatest possible error over the basically measurement. How much the measurement is given? Measurement is given, that is 5. Okay. So it's 0.5 divided by 5. What is the answer? This is 0.1. Now we are going to multiply 0.1 with the 100, and if you are going to multiply with the 100, then you get the answer 10. So this is 10%. So how much the error? That is a 10%. What is the percent error for the measurement of the 2 milligram? So as we know that the percent error, that is equals to greatest possible error, which is 0.5, and how much the measurement? This is 2. Is it 2? Yeah. Now guys, you finding it out and then tell me the answer of this. 0.5 divided by 2. What's the answer and how much the error? It's 0.25. And when the 0.25 is multiplied with the 100, what is the answer then? It's 25%. Okay. It's 25%. What is the percent error for the measurement of the 25 pound? It's the same thing. We already finding it out at 2%. Okay. So you go with it. All right. Hope you guys understand this lesson. So solve the rest of the test questions by yourself. Now let's do the last lesson of this chapter, which is a percent error, area, and the volume. So here The rectangular below is labeled with its measured dimensions, taking the measurement error into an account. What is the percent error in its calculated area? Okay, finding the area first of all. What is the area of the rectangle? Area of the rectangle is length into width. Multiply 8 times 10. That is 80. Now, first of all, if you're going to finding it out, the maximum and minimum. Okay, here it's not mentioned like you find the maximum or minimum. First we find the maximum area, then you find the minimum area, and then you subtract it, and then just final answer. Okay, so for the maximum, you are going to add both the values with 0.5. For the minimum, you're going to subtract. Now find the greatest difference in the area. What is the area total? That is 80. 80 minus 89.25, then 80 minus 71.25. Two values are given. Okay, mean area, that the minimum area, maximum area minus mean area. Percent error. What is the percent error? You just check it out which area is greater. So that is 9.25 over the measured area, which is 80. Then just gonna be divide and then multiply with the 100, then you get your answer. Okay, let's suppose we are going to solve the question. And then multiply with the, for example, here is the rectangle. This one is 2, this one is 3. Okay, first of all find the area of this rectangle. Area, that is length time width. 2 times 3, that is 6. Now finding the error, area maximum, which shows L maximum, length maximum, width maximum. 2 plus 0.5, 3 plus 0.5. This becomes 2.5, this becomes 3.5. Okay, now just simply multiply 2.5 and 3.5. That you get the answer 8.75. Okay, this is the area mean maximum. Here is the mean area. Now for the minimum. L minimum, width minimum. Now 2 minus 0.5, 3 minus 0.5. What's the answer for that? It becomes 1.5 and here it's become 2.5. Okay, let's suppose 2.5 times 1.5. This is 3.75. Now you are finding it out, area, mean area minus minimum area. 6 minus 3.75. What is the answer? You get your answer. Oops, here is subtraction. Okay, that is 2.25. Now the maximum area minus area mean. Maximum area is 8.75 minus 6. So 8.75 minus 6 is 2.75. Understand what we do? Fourth step here we follow. First step is you are going to finding it out the area. Okay, simple area. Here we finding it out the simple area. Then in the second step you are going to finding it out the area maximum. Okay, you are going to find the area maximum. Here we're gonna finding it out the area of mean. Then in the third step we follow that we are going to finding it out basically the area minimum. Okay, you are going to finding it out the area minimum. Three steps here: finding it out the area, length into width, then the maximum area by just adding both the sides with 0. 0.5, then area minimum just subtracting both of it, length and width, 0. 0.5, and then multiply. Now in the fourth step, this is the fourth step that we follow. Okay, you are going to finding it out area mean minus minimum area or maximum area minus area mean. These are the two values. Okay, now we finding it out the error. Greatest, we finding it out the possible error. Let's suppose possible error. So for the possible error, we do greatest possible error in the area, greater possible error over the measured area. Okay, greatest possible error, greatest possible error over the measured. What is the greatest possible error? That is 2.75. Oh, and measured is 6. So now here we are going to finding it out 2.75 divided by 6. This is 0.458. Okay. Now 0.458 times 100 because we are finding the error with the percent. Okay. Possible error, greatest percent error. So it just multiply with the 100 and then in this way you get the answer 45.83. Okay. Now this is your the greatest possible error. Here is the thing that we have done in it. Okay. So look at here. First step that we follow. I'm going to tell you the one by one all the steps here. First step that we follow here. What is the first step? First step, just finding the area of this rectangle. Okay, here is the rectangle that we finding the area. Simple, length into width. Then we are finding the area maximum. How to find the area maximum? This is the finding the area maximum, length maximum, width maximum. How to find the length and width maximum? By adding 0. 0.5. This is the greatest possible error. So 2 plus 0. 0.5, then with the 3 you also add up 0. 0.5. Then just adding and multiplying. Now for the minimum. For the minimum what we do? We are just going to subtract 0. 0.5 in both of it, length and width, and then just simply multiply. Now for finding the mean, just finding it out, area mean over minimum area, then maximum area over the mean area. Finding it out the greatest possible error by using this formula, greatest possible error in the area over the measured area. Greatest possible error, this one, and this is the minimum possible error. Okay, this is 2.75 and measured area is here, which is on the start. We are going to finding it out, that is 6 divided and then multiply with the 100, and in this way you are going to find the your answer. Okay, here is all that we have done in it. So now this chapter is completed here. So you solve the rest of the questions by yourself. Hope you guys understand the lesson. So now this chapter is completed. So we have done all the lesson for this chapter. Let's start the next chapter, okay? Measurement chapter is completed now. So let's start the system of the linear equations. So here we start also the system of so here we go with the system of the linear equations, okay? This one is also we are going to start today because the previous chapter is completed and then this is the next chapter. Today we start that is system of the linear equations. That one. Here is also the next chapter that is system of the linear equations. Okay. So this is also the next chapter. System of linear equations. So the only the first lesson we covered now. Okay, first lesson we covered now. System of linear equations. In xy, a solution to the system of the equations. Let's do it. Is 2 1 a solution to this system of the equation? So first of all, we put 2 in place of x and in place of y we are putting 1. In the first equation we put, then we check in the second equation. And then we check. In the ordered pair 2 1, 2 is in the x value and 1 is in the y value. In the first equation, replace x with the 2 and y with the 1. And let's see. So plugging 2 and 1 into the first equation did not result in the true statement. So it's not a solution of this system of the equation. For example, let me just put it here. Some value 3 and 1 or something like 3 and 1. Okay, this is value of x. This is value of y. And here the equations are given. Two equations are given. One equation is 2x plus 3y is equals to 5. Okay, this is your equation. You just put the value of x and y in it. So in place of x you are going to put 3. In place of y you are going to put 1. X place 3, y place 1 and 5 as it is. 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Is 9 equals to 5? No, this set is not a solution. Okay, this is not a solution of this one. If something is equal, then okay, for example, let's take this one. 3x plus y is equals to 19. 3x plus y is equals to 19 and 2x plus 6y is equals to 18. 2x plus 6y is equals to 18. So now here what we do, we can see that first of all we are just and the 6 and 1 is a solution to this system of the equation. 6 and 1. Now first of all we are going to use 6. We plug the 6 in place of x and in place of y with the 1 and then check. Is this 6 and 1? Is a solution to this system of equation or not? Okay, let's go with it. So the first equation I'm going to write it 3x plus y is equals to 19. So your value of x is 6, your value of y is 1 in this set. This is your x and this is your y. So let's plug it 3 in place of x just putting x 6, in place of y just putting 1. That is equals to 19. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 that is equals to 19. So look at here. 19 is equals to 19. This is this basically system set a solution. Okay, this is, you can say that, a set of the solution. Okay, now let's do for the next equation. 2x plus 6y is equals to 18. 2x plus 6y is equals to 18. In place of x just putting 6, in place of y just putting 1. So 2 into 6 plus 6 into 1 is equals to 18. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6. That is equals to 18. So 18 is equals to 18. So this is also the solution set. Okay, so we can say that this set is also the solution of this. So as we can see the result of this one, so the both results are equal. Okay, so look at here. 18 is equals to 18, 19 is equals to 19. So we can say that 6 and 1 is a solution set of these two equations. Okay, let's take some questions from the test now. So 16x plus 9y is equals to 13. 16x plus 19y is equals to 16x plus 9y is equals to 13. 16x plus 9y is equals to 13. So now 1 and 7 is a solution set of this one, 1 and 7. So your value of x is 1, your value of y is 7. So putting in it 16 with the 1 plus 9 into 7 is equals to 13. 16 times 1 is 16. 9 times 7 is 63 is equals to 13. So this is not a solution set of this one. Okay, so we can say that no. Although the second one is same, x plus 1, like 7 plus 1 is 8. Y is equals to x plus 5. Y is equals to x plus 5. And the solution set is 3 and 8. So here y is equals to x plus 5. Your value of x is 3. Your value of y is 8. So y value is 8. X value is 3 plus 5. So 8 is equals to 3 plus 5 is 8. This is same. First one is same. Let's check the second. Y is equal to 2x plus 2. So y is equals to 2x plus 2. So for y it's 8. 2 into 3 plus 2. 8 is equals to 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2. So 8 is equals to 8. Look, this is a solution set. This is also a solution set. So we can say that yes, it's a solution set of this equation. Is 2, 1 a solution to this system of the equation? 13x plus 12y. 13x plus 12y, which is equals to 5. and here is 2 and 1. 13 with the 2 and 12 with the 1 is equals to 5. Okay, 13 times 2 is 26 plus 12 times 1 is 12, which is equals to 5. So here is 48 and here is 5. X plus 10y is equals to 12. So what is x? First is not a solution. X is 2 plus 10 into 1 is equals to 12. 2 plus 10 is equals to 12. 1 is a solution and 1 is not. So we can say that no, it's not a solution. Okay. So hope you guys understand this lesson. So today we discuss the grade 10 maths. The chapter name today we discuss that is a measurement. And here is the list of the lesson: minimum and maximum area and volume, percent error, find the area and the volume. And the second last chapter today we discuss that is system of the linear equations, and only the one lesson we covered from that. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. So before starting the next session, you guys make sure to practice all these lessons, okay, regarding this chapter. And if you still need any help in any of the question, then you can contact tutors. How can you contact? Open your A plus website. There is a live chat button. Open this. Just putting the department, in which department you need help with English or maths. Then put your name here and then just send. In this way, you directly contact with the tutors. So for now, have a great day, you all. See you in the next session. Bye.